Guys, hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. As when I'm usually speaking, my phone cuts off. It cut off on the last video. Alexa, what's the time, please?
The time is 8:48 a.m.
So, Alexa, where am I? Alexa, where am I?
I missed something. Can you say it again?
Alexa, where am I?
You're at 7 Corey's Road, Flat 5, Biggs Apartments in Rochester, Kent.
So guys, I told you yesterday that my mum Jennifer at Durrell Gardens went into Charlotte and Stuart's car, which is silver, to take my mum to the cash point. My mum said to me that she felt sick because the car ran on diesel. Charlotte and Stuart rushed my mother back indoors to her flat, where she ran off and went to bed because she, Jennifer, felt ill. I don't see Charlotte and Stuart. I saw one of the last times I saw Charlotte, she looked like an Egyptian young lady with black painted eyebrows and a black dress on. And me, Charlotte and Mum went to my father Derek's funeral in 2021. That's one of the last times I saw Charlotte. She certainly hasn't taken me anywhere in the car with her boyfriend. I myself have not got a boyfriend. I'm 54. I was trying to get myself a nice chap to go for a coffee with, but it proved so difficult that I had to delete Facebook dating because I was being pestered by a nuisance that was just nosing and asking questions and being ridiculous. And I want a relationship, someone I can go for a coffee with. I don't want to send videos to each other via WhatsApp either. Right? So I've deleted it. I'm happy by myself. I'm happy going everywhere by myself, walking my dog. That's fine. I'm not going to fight about it. But every time I try to join a dating site, I've got some, in quotes, bitch rifling through my profiles, taking the mickey out of my pictures and being annoyingly rude and disrespectful to me. And we know it's the same person. Yesterday, I took Max out at night around the Rochester riverside wearing a yellow coat and a beanie hat because it was cold. Round where the children's playground was, there was 3 blokes stood together and one sounded like Alan Carr, the comedian. And we know that Alan Carr, bless his soul, great comedian, but he's a homosexual. He's gay. He's a gay bloke. He's a wonderful comedian. I watch him. I laugh. He's on chat shows late at night. He's funny. But his sexual orientation is gay. I'm a straight woman, a female. So I was walking. It was funny because I was walking around with Max. Nobody else but 3 blokes stood by the children's playground, laughing, giggling to each other. And when the one opened his mouth, he sounded like Alan Carr, the gay comedian. So I carried on walking into my flat. I just did a circuit and let Max relieve himself and went back into my flat. I'm a straight heterosexual woman. That's my sexual orientation. Right? Got into my flat. Snowball's a bit poorly. My white cat's a bit poorly, so I've been looking after her. That's why I wasn't doing videos yesterday afternoon. My cat was poorly. I think it's because the weather has hit minus temperatures and pets get cold as well, you know, so I warmed her up. And I was looking after my cat yesterday afternoon and yesterday evening. She wasn't very well. She's a bit better this morning. She's elderly. I asked Alexa last night, Alexa, how long do cats live to?
A cat lives for about 15 years on average.
So a cat lives on 15 years average. My cat is approaching 14 years old. She's elderly. And my God, I'd be so upset if she passed away before Christmas. But she's old, she's had a great run at life, and it, things pass on. Like the Queen did. You get elderly, you get frail, you hunch over. Everybody thinks everyone's going to live forever, but they don't, they die. And so do pets, and it's very upsetting. And I don't need some nut on at me to meet them for sex and send me sex videos when my cat's not well. Because that's what happened yesterday. I got a random WhatsApp message from a man sending me pictures of himself. And I wasn't on a dating site. I just got a random text. My name is Ezra. Ezra. Alexa, who's George Ezra?
George Ezra Barnett is an English singer, songwriter and guitarist. After releasing 2 EPs, Did You Hear the Rain? And Cassia, Ezra rose to prominence with the release of his hit single, Budapest, which reached #1 in several countries. His debut studio album, Wanted on Voyage, was released in June 2014, reaching #1 in the UK and the top 10 in 7 other countries.
We have a fool that's got so much time, so much money. It makes me wonder who it is to keep pestering me and doing my nutting. Someone with more money than sense by the sound of it. Right, we was going on about Harry and Meghan, They've got money. They've got Netflix. Harry's selling his autobiography. Meghan is rich from TV work. Right? So they want to make that. It's all attention seeking, isn't it? They're fighting with William and Kate, really. And I keep mixing up Prince Charles with King Charles. Prince Charles is now William. King Charles is Charles. He is not the Prince of Wales anymore. King Charles is King Charles. I keep mixing them up still. It's confusing. I don't know what Harry's mother would have made of all this mess. Diana made mistakes. She admitted she did, and I don't think she would have done that Panorama interview looking back on things. But Harry and Meghan aren't doing themselves any favours, because Diana held herself with dignity, and in my opinion those two are just making a mockery of everything. They're making the royals look silly when they should be trying to keep each other together, if you know what I mean, and be a family. Diana didn't want to get divorced. She didn't want to leave the royal family like that. She was forced to. Harry and Meghan made a choice. They left. And in my opinion, Meghan is not Diana, is she? It's nothing like what happened to Diana at all. Diana lost her life in a tunnel in France, being pursued by paparazzi. She was on the television, in the newspapers, everywhere, every day. It's not the same with Meghan, so I don't know what Harry is going on about at all. I really don't. And to be honest, it's just all about making money. And Diana gave to the poor. She helped the poor. She gave to the homeless. She didn't want to splash herself everywhere making money. She gave her dresses to charity and raised money for charities. She wasn't like Harry and Meghan at all. It's ridiculous. So my cat was sick yesterday, and I'm being pestered for sex again by an unknown person. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's dangerous to meet people off dating sites in this day and age, and I wouldn't advise it. I've had some nutcase that won't leave me alone for some time now, and the police can't be bothered to help me, so I just have to hide indoors a lot of the time. Not that I'm afraid to go out. There's a nut or nuts working together to try and upset me. And I'm a woman, a WOMAN, a woman. See you later.